Hey, so I just want to take a moment and talk about what is an adjustment. This is important. This is what we do here in chiropractic. The way we help people is by giving adjustments. Now, if you've been to a chiropractor before, you know how awesome adjustments are, right? Because they greatly improve your health and they feel good too. But if you've never been to a chiropractor before, you might be a little bit nervous. And you know what? That is okay. But I can promise you, you have nothing to be nervous about. If you were to come into my office and sit here all day long as I'm adjusting people, what you would be hearing from people after they got adjusted was, oh man, just feel so much better. I can breathe better. Oh, you know what? I've been digesting. My digestive system's working better. All you're going to hear is about how much they love the adjustments. So what I want to do is just share a few things about how we do things in the office to maybe set you at ease a little bit if you do have some nervousness. Now, really quick though, I do have to share a story with you about this because when I first went to the chiropractor back in college, I went with my roommate. We both wrestled at the University of Wisconsin, and we went to the chiropractor for our first visit. We went together. And when I was there, again, I was a little bit nervous, didn't know what to expect. I'd seen maybe one too many Bruce Lee movies, so I had all these images in my mind of what was going to happen when he put his hands on my neck. But when I got adjusted, I immediately realized this is incredible. I could immediately see a difference and feel a difference in how much better my body was functioning. And again, the adjustment felt incredibly great. I loved it. At that moment, as a matter of fact, is when I decided I've got to do this. That's how much I loved it. Now, my roommate went next, and again, he was nervous. And he was a little bit more nervous than he led on to believe, because when he went to sit down in the chair, he moved his arm or put his arm up, and I could see that his shirt was completely soaked in sweat. He was so nervous, he was just sweating profusely. And so, same thing with me though, once he got adjusted, he realized how great it was and that he had nothing to worry about. But I still like to tease him about that today when I see him because it was pretty funny. So, here's the thing when it comes to adjustments though. In our office, number one, when it comes to adjustments, I never, ever, ever rush, but it doesn't take that long. You know, we go to the typical doctor's office visit and we're there for a half an hour, or sometimes longer, and really nothing ever gets done. That drives me crazy. In our office, we have almost no wait time. Okay, so when you come in and it's your time to get adjusted, the adjustment just takes a couple minutes, but there's nothing like it in terms of the time spent, which is relatively short, and the benefit gain, which is huge. So people love the fact that they can come in and get adjusted, and in that short amount of time, have this big improvement in their health, and they're back in their car getting their day done in no time at all. So it's very easy to fit into your schedule. Now, number two, when it comes to adjustments, I never force anything. I'm always going to be as gentle as possible. In fact, all day long, if you again were to observe the office, you would see little babies getting adjusted. You would see grandmas with osteoporosis so bad that if the wind blew too hard, you'd think it'd break their bones. You see them getting adjusted. Now, you can't adjust newborns or anybody that has severe osteoporosis if you're forcing stuff, if you're being too rough. Got to be gentle. So I never ever force anything. Number three, when it comes to adjustments, there's never any twisting. Again, I blame this on the Kung Fu movies. You know, you see people getting their necks twisted and all these crazy things happening. Well, people sometimes have that image in their mind when it comes to getting adjusted. And that is never the case. Okay? Never any twisting when it comes to our adjustments. There's, in fact, very little movement at all. And so that's another thing that people love about it. It makes it very comfortable, and that's another thing that makes it also, that makes it feel good, because there's no twisting. So just wanted to touch on some of those things. And then, you know, obviously, the main purpose of the adjustment, if you've never been to a chiropractor before, well, that's how we help people. That's what gets the pressure off of the nerves so that your body can work at its best. And check out our How Does Chiropractic Work video to see more about that. But that's the whole purpose of the adjustment, improve nerve function so you can be at your best. So I just wanted you to know those few things. The adjustments don't take that long. I never rush, never going to force anything. And the whole purpose, and there's never any twisting, no forcing, no twisting, and the purpose of the adjustment is to improve nerve function so that you can be at your best. So I hope that helps to ease some of your nerves, and I look forward to seeing you, and I'm excited to be able to help you with that first adjustment and also into the future.